Still in
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
here. Oh, I hear yours. Check, check. Oh, yeah, it's catching up. I heard the kids fussing in the background.
Can you play this?
JoJo, what's good, bro? Did you send it to me
Yes.
on Instagram?
Mhm. 416. Hey y'all, hey. It's the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. Y'all know what it is. It's 8 something.
Where you send? Where you send it from? This so it says right here.
Mhm. 416. Mhm. Hey everybody, thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. We're gonna get started here in the second now. Be sure and like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right. Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. Johnny said that everybody's probably gonna be watching the game, so hopefully y'all can watch the game. You know, turn it down a little bit and watch us at the same time. Is that possible? I don't know. I don't know. Hey Vanessa. Can y'all hear us okay? Hey y'all, hey everybody. We appreciate you for joining us. Okay, thank y'all. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Okay, so Johnny's about to pull up something for us, but the first thing I want to start out here, and so for those who this applies to or can help you or whatever the case may be, here's something. Here's some information. So Wendy's is now accepting EBT. There's that. I just want y'all to know, if it applies, you know what I'm saying? So if you are an EBT user, then go get you a four for four, or what did they call it at
That's what it
Wendy's?
4 for 4.
Go
I
get
don't, I
you a
don't
four for
know.
four or five for one, four for four, whatever. Okay. EBT says, hey, we made a deal with Wendy's, so y'all can come on over here and get your, with the card, with the EBT card. So when they come in on the 1st or the 15th or whatever the case may be, go to Wendy's. Get y'all a four for four. There you go. So if Wendy's is your thing, you ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta have no cash. Just get your EBT and go to Wendy's and surprise the kids or whatever. Because they're gonna be like, Mom, what we doing? So there you go. But you know what? Here's my thing with that. I'm just like, is this something that is in every neighborhood? Like, can I go to, let's say, Frisco with my EBT to Wendy's and get a full?
Well, why not?
Just, I feel like that is so urban directed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It seems it's low key ghetto. That's all I'm saying.
So it's ghetto to have food stamps? What you saying?
No, to go to use it at Wendy's.
What you mean? I
No,
mean,
you say that's a normal thing.
food stamps.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
going to get food. I
Okay.
mean, it probably won't get used at Frisco. Because how many projects are in Frisco?
Right, that. But now people still drive, here to there or whatever.
Okay, well,
And I'm
now,
sure that there are
when
some nice grocery stores out there. You know what I'm saying? Like the where you live can determine, like, let's say, the quality of food in your grocery store,
true.
right? And so I'm sure there are people who are EBT card carriers that will go to a nicer neighborhood to get their food, right? So
Do Whole Foods take EBT?
if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, shoot.
So there you go, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't see why. I mean, it's a franchise. So if the Wendy's franchise says, hey, we're going to take some food stamps, then they should go for the one in Frisco too.
Oh, okay.
And if the inner
Because
city kids,
mhm.
decide they want to go to maybe they got some tickets to the Dallas Cowboys game. Well, guess what? They can eat some
Okay.
Wendy's on the way. They can stop by Wendy's on the way out there now.
Well, there you go. Leon said no, that the others use food stamps more than we do.
More than we do.
Okay.
They, a matter of fact, they defraud the food stamp system more
Mm,
than we do.
hmm.
And the
That's
numbers
something.
show that.
That's something. But of course, they don't, catch, flack like we do about it, right? So yeah, there's that. And then okay, so the kids doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. There's that. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah. Anyway, that was a for your information situation right there. So listen, there is I just want y'all to be careful when you're driving down uh through I-30 through Dallas, right? Because on the I don't know if y'all heard about this, but on the Malloy Bridge Road, a 30-foot deep sinkhole has opened up and is 10 feet wide, 10 feet and 30 feet deep. 10 feet wide, 30 feet deep sinkhole on the Malloy Bridge Road. Now, they have blocked it off, um, so that nobody can drive into it. Because if you drive into it, I think you're probably going to go. That's, oh, Lord. I mean, that's a drop. That's a drop. So, but here's my thing. Now, all these all the construction and all that they're doing on these roads, and trying to build these bridges and the freeways and highways. How can we know for sure that it's safe? With things like this, a 30-foot deep sinkhole has just opened up. It's 10 feet wide. That's a big drop. That's a drop. That's a big drop. And so, I mean, we really got to be careful, traveling these freeways and highways and byways and stuff like that, because, yeah. I mean, geez. And my thing is the Malloy Bridge Road. I didn't even think that was very traveled. I think because isn't that the bridge that have the white, what do you call that? The little white towers or whatever. I thought, is anybody from Dallas? Are you familiar with that? Because I think that the Malloy Bridge Road is that the road that have the that newer bridge that they built that's kind of sits over side of 30. The Malloy Bridge Road. Isn't that road where, like, when we did that walk? Remember
I don't know. I don't know about no Malloy, nothing.
Malloy Bridge Road.
I don't know nothing about it.
So and what I was saying, husband, is that the Malloy Bridge Road has a sinkhole that has opened up 10 feet wide, 30 feet down. A sinkhole. And so how dangerous is that? They have blocked it off to where people can't, get, to it or whatever. But just the fact that, oh my God.
Is it homeless people down there?
I don't know. That's a very good question. I mean, it's under a bridge, so
They tend to camp out under bridges.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that area. I don't even remember that area, to be honest with you. I'm just asking.
Yeah. I thought they had actually went and cleaned up, got all the homeless people out from under the bridges or whatever.
Oh, okay.
In Dallas, I know that there was a campaign to do that. Now I don't know if they kept them off, but I know they did go down there to try to get everybody out of there. So. Yeah.
That was last year, wasn't it?
I believe so, sometime around that time. So, but anyway, yeah, be careful about these bridges. You can't really say that they're popping up fast, but they're definitely popping up. But we can appreciate the one that they have put here, the 360/30 exchange. That was really needed because. To have to get off the freeway to get back on the freeway, that used to suck pretty big. So there's that. So I know Johnny was like, I don't even like to go that way because he didn't even want to get off to get back on. So
nope. Yeah. I'm cool now though.
So and all right. So thank you everybody who's still hanging here with us. Leon, you said that was early. I'm sorry. Troy Bugs. Is that one of your classmates?
Oh. That's a comedian, man.
Oh, okay.
From out of town. That's I don't know if you know him by his stage name, Bedroom Bully, but yeah, a comedian, real funny dude, matter of fact.
So now,
what did he say? Oh, what's up? What's up, man? What's up, bro?
You oh, that's close to Seagoville. Oh, okay, all right. The Malloy Bridge. Okay. All right. So, did you get that? What you want to pull up?
What you want to pull up?
What I would like for you to pull up? Did you get it yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, y'all. So check this out now. There is a concert that's going on, and we're about to show y'all this. Now, tell us what you think about this right here. Come on, Johnny. Did y'all see that balcony moving? Like, oh my gosh. That balcony is look like it's on its last leg. And the people, everybody's jumping, all hype or whatever. Clearly they didn't feel that balcony about to go. So
I mean, it couldn't have fallen.
couldn't have.
No, because we be reading about that'll be on Instagram
You mean
too.
it did not. Right. But I'm saying, look like the next concert, that's gonna be
It looked like the next song that was gonna be.
right. That was
So, oh hey, I wouldn't be involved. I don't know if they couldn't. They said no, they ain't see it. Replay it, please. I think it was number like 16 seconds long, so I get it. If you wasn't concentrating on the back, you might
okay.
not have
Look
seen
at the
it.
balcony, everybody.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Did y'all see that? That balcony was on the last leg of whatever they had going on at that concert. Who was that? Who was the artist? Could you tell the music?
Yeah, it's Gunner.
Oh, okay.
That's which he hot right now.
Mm.
He did of course, jail. Everybody go platinum after the jail stint.
Yeah.
He came out, released some song. I don't know if he released an album last year. He just released a new album, but that one was on his last album last year, and it was hot. It went. I don't know if it hit the top of the charts, but it got close. It had to have gotten close because it was crazy.
Yeah.
Clyde McGee said they need to rebuild that before tragedy happens.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Vanessa seen it. She put the shocked emoji on.
Right.
Tragedy waiting to happen. Clyde said, I would not buy balcony tickets there. Vanessa said, what stadium was that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
What stadium was it? So I know not to ever go there.
Yeah. We won't be going to that concert.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bouncing. Clearly they was jamming, right? But I bet
I'd
when
have
they got
felt that,
home,
man.
I know they probably got home and thought that, like, man, we was on that balcony.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way they didn't feel that thing was bouncing. I mean, because if you can see it bouncing from that far away, then it was really, it had to really be bound. I mean, it had to really be moving up and down, like not some centimeters, some inches,
Right.
maybe some feet for it to be moving, because you can't see from that far away. You can't see that kind of movement.
Right.
So,
yeah, so that was moving going on for real. So, well, I'm glad that those people are safe, that they made it out of that situation, and like I said, they need to. Hopefully, whoever built that place is gonna go and do something about that.
Bird, what's going on, my man? I'm gonna look at this one more time. I'm trying to see if it's some edited going on. No, that was. No, man.
Yeah, the people that was at that concert, they probably like, oh my god, like I don't believe I was up there.
Man,
so
that's suicide.
The whole place would have been just, you know what I'm saying, because it's gonna fall down, and then
right. I mean, the people on top gonna get hurt from the fall. People on the bottom gonna get hurt from the fall. Yeah, it would have been real ugly, real ugly.
All right. So now here's the thing, y'all. Amazon is, they're, cutting down their workforce or whatever, and they have come up with 50,000 robots to replace the workforce. So, yeah. I mean, and here, I guess here's the thing. At the very end of the day, so they're saying, look, if we replace workers with robots, we ain't got to pay for no insurance, right? Then robots they don't want breaks and lunch and all that.
Shoot, they don't need insurance.
Right. They they can just keep working, 24/7 if that's how they program them or whatever. And then guess what these robots not gonna do? Talk back, take off. And so it sounds like a win-win for Amazon, don't it? But unfortunately, that's a whole lot of jobs. I remember when Amazon came on heavy and they were hiring everywhere, all these Amazon warehouses and stuff. And man, they hired a lot of people. A lot of people will be losing their jobs from that.
They should have used the tuition reimbursement program to take a robotics program. I mean, take a robotics class.
So there's that. So yeah. But and the thing about this whole robot situation or the AI and all of these, situations is it's at the very end of the day, every company that does repetition type jobs want to replace people with robots. They're even now, and this is one of the things that I was going to talk about, is there are now 1,000, no, let me take that back, thousands of self-driving semi trucks. So they are putting thousands of semi trucks, 18 wheelers on the road with nobody driving. Now, to me, that's oh my gosh, that sounds very dangerous.
Well, we might not
That
be
sounds like a
paying.
lot of liability.
Oh yeah, you definitely have your insurance premiums, up. But I mean, I'm willing to bet that they've already gone through the testing process. Did all of that. So, and it's like odds are, these robot trucks not gonna have an accident,
Well, yeah,
or they'll have less accident than the humans will.
right,
So,
right. Yeah. That's crazy though, because I mean, even they're saying these restaurants are trying to replace people, especially these chain restaurants. So,
I mean, it's a fully automated McDonald's around here somewhere I can
right,
forward, right?
right, right. So, what jobs will people get to have?
Jobs you got to study for, and you're gonna have to get something real specialized because with AI on the scene, you know, menial tasks are gonna be able to get done
Right,
by robots using AI technology.
right.
Um, Leon said, unfortunately, that's the way everything is going. He said it can be automated. Companies are going that way. They are still testing the trucks. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I always heard the term "we humans we adapt." So it's gonna be interesting to see how we adapt
Right, right, right. Yeah.
because there's a lot of us. There's gonna be a whole lot of us out of a job.
Mhm.
Um, I think unfortunately it's gonna drive up things like it's gonna drive up crime, period, fraud, all of that. It's gonna drive up all of that. There's gonna be a lot of people out of work,
Yeah.
and it's gonna cause the gap to widen between the haves and the have-nots.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. So, man, good luck to us who are out here trying to do something, especially I guess you think about the fact that even those of us who are self-employed or whatever, and so who are our consumers if people who are not working to be able to afford stuff, you know?
Well, Vanessa asked a good question. She said, "What field should the students be studying?"
Mm.
Man,
Be the people that fix
right.
the robotic
Mm-hmm.
and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called?
Robotics.
No, what's there's a people like what is Quincy taking classes for?
Okay, computer tech. It
Security,
says, cybersecurity.
cyber. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely cybersecurity. I would say the medical field. It's gonna be a while before they have machines doing surgeries. So I'll definitely say the medical field. You probably in the nursing field is probably good for right now until they can figure out how to get robots to do all the tasks. for nursing, but nursing ought to be because nurses get it's nurses out there getting hours on hour. They getting double overtime out here in these streets right now. So at least for right now, a lot of the medical field, you're good to go in.
So
So it's too heavy. What's going on? I would say AI. Learn AI because robots are gonna be running off of AI technology, and AI kind of back in the day when you had computers, robots, or whatever, you had to program, which means you had to learn a certain language in order to be able to program the robots or be able to program a computer. What AI is doing is taking your regular language, but you got to have the right prompts. You got to say the right thing. So you kind of got to. It's not really speak. It's kind of speaking their language, but you don't have to learn a whole new language like C or C plus, any of those software languages. You just got to learn what to say and how to say it to AI to make it, come up with a yeah.
so speaking of the medical field, so a lady in Houston, she so she had a BBL, right? Everybody know what that is, a BBL. So the lady had a BBL, so she has seat warmers in her car, right? And what she did, she took it back to the dealership and wanted to know if they could turn up the heat to where, you know what I'm saying, because she had this BBL, she needed it a little warmer to be able to, to warm up her butt because of the silicone that was in her BBL situation. So what happened was the silicone and the increase in the heat, it it caused her butt to catch on fire. And so she ended up jumping out on the freeway, and people, saw her while she's standing out on the freeway trying to put the fire out of her butt. So
They ain't got no. You ain't give me a video of that. You got a video of everything else. Where's the video of that?
before I was able to pull it.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so
oh
yeah.
man, I could have used that. I could have that would have made a great reel. Busta Rhyme got a song called "Light Your Ass on Fire."
Wow, wow. Yeah. So yeah,
You
that
said they
that.
pulled it. What did they pull it for? Because it was what
Huh?
extreme content or something. It was.
No, no, no. I'm saying it was. Oh, I was listening to it, and then somebody called me. So by the time I went back to it, it whoop, right. So I didn't get to catch it. I didn't get to send it to you. So, but yeah, that
Got a lot of laughter
I'm
going
sorry
on
for
in the
that lady. I'm
comments.
sorry for her. But
Chair too heavy, so that's what your hot ass get.
man, that I feel sorry for her. Like, first of all, she done spent this money to get this BBL, okay? Then now she should have just left well enough alone with her seat warmer, right? But because I feel like that thing get hot sometimes. Like, it get real hot. And but she wanted to turn it up. So because she's like, I can't feel it now that I got this BBL. I can't feel my seat warmer. So she get them to turn it up. And so now she got to jump out because, her buttocks are on fire. So yeah, there's that. So sorry for that woman.
I gotta find a video, man.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, that is a BBL disaster for sure. So I hate that because people spending big money for these BBLs, be catching on fire and all that. But yeah, sorry for him. I'm almost sure that it was. I'm almost sure. Clyde asked that she was black. So did you find it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Did you
It
ask?
was,
Did you?
huh? It was. I think this man that was talking.
Like I
So
said, it was a black woman.
I think. Look, I'm sure Johnny's gonna find it here after a while. So
Hey, that's awesome, man.
oh my
I
goodness.
I, I just want to see somebody running up the street with their ass on fire.
Oh my goodness, Lord. All right. So okay, y'all. So listen. Now, did y'all hear about they are creating or have created this vehicle called the Urban Air Mobility Vehicle. Now, what that is, it is a kind of like a helicopter type vehicle, and but it's set to revolutionize city travel because it's going to be a vehicle where you can get in it, and so you don't have to get in that 30 and 35 and 20 traffic. You can get in your little, you know, mini one seater, right, helicopter, and fly from point A to point B. You know, so you can miss all that Dallas traffic going from Fort Worth to Dallas or vice versa. And you know what I'm saying? And it goes 150, um, was it milligrams? No, millimeters or whatever. Anyway, so
Meters?
up in the air is how high it goes. So it doesn't go as high as the helicopter. Essentially, you're just gonna be flying over, you know what I'm saying, the freeways and whatever, flying to your next destination. Would y'all do that? Because and I kind of want you to pull that up so people can see it. Now it looks like to me, it looks like one of the you know how have you ever been to I think they in Vegas they have those things where you sit and it's on a wire type thing and you ride from you know up in the air and you kind of grow across to your next you know across the this big whatever down here. What is that? The I don't know if it's a
I'm talking about
mountain or something.
I'm talking about
Is
a
it
zip
kind
line?
of it kind of look it's but you're sitting in a vehicle type thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it's a ride and you ride across, right? So yes, it is a Jetsons type vehicle. That's what it looks like, but it's a one seater. So it's like I'm gonna look. I'm gonna run to Dallas. I gotta go to the fabric store. So instead of me getting in this 30 traffic, then you know, cause look,
She said cable car.
that's what it looks like. It looks like that, but it's nothing. There's no cable, of course, because you can get it from wherever in the city, right? You can get it like a pad at your house in your
Leon
backyard.
said, man, to not be on 75 traffic, you say, yeah,
Okay.
I'm hopping on it.
Yeah, right.
You
Go
say,
from
I'm on.
work to home or whatever. Yeah, to miss that traffic. So yeah, I think it. I think a lot of people would take advantage of that, but they are creating those right now, and so it's called the Urban Air Mobility Vehicle. And listen, that's going to revolutionize traffic for sure.
Clyde say, he said it's gonna be a future disaster when it get popular. He say so many 9/11s just waiting to happen.
Ah, 9/11s is in people.
Emergencies.
Oh, oh, 911.
Hmm.
Oh, wow. I thought you were saying 9/11 like September 11th.
He said there will then be traffic in the airspace. And the thing about that is, like, what's the safety measure? Are they gonna have parachutes or something? Because because you know, a wreck in the air is a little bit different than a wreck on the ground.
Right. That would be my thing. But you know, they say that you get in an accident on in a car before you will in the air. So there's that.
No, that is in the airplane era.
Right.
That's not what regular consumers, regular people,
Right. Regular people is
and
jumping in
he's
stuff.
right. They were saying that it's more dangerous driving than it is riding on airplanes.
Right.
They ain't say nothing about these new whatever this
The
is
urban
coming.
air
Yeah.
mobility
So
vehicle.
yeah, that changes the game, and I'm sure the numbers are gonna change as well.
Yeah.
I just
I mean, you know, I would think that they would only put so many in the air, and like maybe there's a airspace. Like you can't be, you know, in this area, you know, when somebody else is or something. It has to be some safety measures. Gotta be,
he
got to be.
say judge say air police. Hell no.
Right, right. I bet they only go so fast though. I bet they probably don't allow you to. Is there such thing as a speed? I don't know, but I
There's
think
got to be some kind of speed limit. I
yeah.
mean,
Right.
yeah.
I'm saying I bet you can't speed in it. You know.
Oh, it's gonna have a
Right.
governor on it to where
Right.
you can only go a certain
Right.
speed.
Right. You
I
can't go so
mean,
fast.
fast enough to fly is too fast because it
Well,
ain't. It's not gonna be 60. You know what I'm saying? 60 and 70 ain't gonna get you in the air.
but the fact that you're going up and then across, right? So No, it won't. Well, I don't know because it's a one person vehicle. So like you get in, sit down, and boom, it's just you in this vehicle, in this car, right? So
Does it have?
what you want to pull it up?
I mean, does it have? Is it like a helicopter style?
It looks helicopterish.
So it's got the propellers on the top.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it can go if you rolling with propellers. Maybe you can have it down to 50 or 60 miles per hour. Because if you're talking about rocket type stuff, it ain't gonna be no 40, 50, 60. But if you're talking about a propeller, maybe like a drone situation, I guess you could do 20.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that they're not gonna make it to where you can just speed like that.
Okay.
So
Okay, yeah. Leon said these things will hover like a drone. So yeah.
okay,
Yeah, if you got propellers, that's a, that's literally a lot of moving parts.
yeah.
These niggas.
Do that. Okay, so yeah, it's there's that. Anyway, I want y'all to see this. It's really very um so it says it can just carry one person, like maybe you're trying to hurry up and get to the airport, right? So it'll carry you and it's got a little luggage compartment that you can, put your luggage in there, you sit down and then it's y'all go, right? So there's that. So it does look like it's got the helicopter um propellers. So I don't think it has the capability to just speed. But as far as like trying to avoid 75, 35, 30 traffic, yeah, I think it'll be cool. I think it'll
Let's
be
say
cool.
it sounds expensive.
I'm sure it's gonna be a price tag.
Cause I say somebody gonna try.
Huh?
Cause I say somebody gonna try to fly to Africa and they're not gonna make it.
Oh my gosh. It probably only has like can hold so much gas, you know. So it probably won't even
What
fly.
is that? Is this an Instagram reel?
Uh-huh.
Send it to me. I guess I'll see if
I
I
see.
can. You did? I guess I'll see if I can grab it and show you people this little mini helicopter. That's real special. Oh, you already sent it before.
Yeah. Mhm. There it is.
This little joke.
Mhm.
And it only seat one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one person.
There ain't gonna be no commuting or nothing like
Right.
that.
Not you and your
Ain't no
family.
right, no hitching a ride.
Yeah.
It's one. I don't even think you can put somebody in your lap.
It don't look like room. Because look like when you get in and sit down, buckle up, that's it. It's you and it's got a little luggage compartment behind you. So
You know, nobody flying to Africa.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even think you want to go in that type of
Now that thing is kind of small. I wonder if there's gonna be a weight limit.
yeah. Hmm. So okay, so James is gonna pull that up so y'all can see that. But I mean, at the very end of the day, I think like somebody driving to work, you know, um, and you're trying to hurry up, or like okay, so here's a scenario. As a woman, you're pregnant and your water breaks.
Trying to get to
Yeah, you gotta get to the hospital. So your husband's like, babe, okay, get in the air, the urban air, and get on to the hospital, and I'll be there after a while. After he get through the traffic, right? But you jump in there, and hopefully the AI will drive it. Okay, so now and then you land on the hospital thing. Boom, I'm pregnant. My water just broke. So they come get you and wheel you in. Boom, save the day. So there's a scenario. Okay.
that was more about your sound effects than the real scenario.
I'm just what I'm saying. I think that in that scenario, it worked. You know?
I guess.
Yeah.
What about the height thing?
What? That means that he looked like he was pretty good height.
He ain't pregnant.
Yeah, Leon, there will be a cleaning fee. It's called the Vanessa. It's called the Urban Air Mobility Vehicle. Don't drink and fly. Right.
But I mean, if you're not flying yourself, if I ain't flying myself, I should be able to drink. If it's AI powered,
true.
if it's AI powered, I should be able to drink.
That's true. That's true. Air traffic jam. Hopefully, there are air traffic controllers that can, right, make sure that there's not a traffic jam.
So it's gonna be somebody hovering.
I mean, I don't know. It's gotta be. You have to once you enter the airspace, somebody has to say okay, right, or whatever. Give clearance
Right away or whatever. Oh, yeah, that's just accident waiting to happen, man.
These aren't science fiction, they're a reality in the making. These eVTOLs, or electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, are set to revolutionize city travel. Imagine soaring over traffic, directly to your destination. FlyNow's urban air mobility vehicles have a max takeoff weight of 360 kilograms, and can carry one person including luggage. With a flight time of 30 minutes and a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour, they cover a range of about 50 kilometers. At an altitude of 150 meters, they produce less than 55 decibels, quieter than most city sounds. And they emit zero CO2, leading the way in environmental efficiency. These vehicles aren't just for quick city hops. They're versatile, ideal for various needs, from reaching remote locations to bypassing natural barriers like rivers and lakes.
Did it say 360 kilograms?
Yeah, what's the weight of that?
Shit, that's almost 800 pounds.
Okay.
And then what was the speed on it again? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna listen to this thing again. I'm trying to get out.
These aren't science fiction, they're a reality in the making. These eVTOLs, or electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, are set to revolutionize city travel. Imagine soaring over traffic, directly to your destination. FlyNow's urban air mobility vehicles have a max takeoff weight of 360 kilograms, and can carry one person including luggage. With a flight time of 30 minutes and a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour, they cover a range of about 50.
Were you looking for the speed? 130 kilometers per hour. Let's see how fast you're going.
It's 80.
Okay. Look at that. Hey, that's not bad. 80 miles an hour. That's pretty good speed.
He said, the judge said, I need that.
Right.
Well, I say the white man. Of course they're gonna show a white man in them all. They ain't finna show us in that.
Yeah.
They don't want us to even feel like we're capable of even getting something like that. You know, imagery is big, so heck yeah, they're gonna show, a middle-aged white man, with his shirt tucked in, collared shirt, whatever the case. Yeah, of course they're gonna show that. They ain't gonna show Moneybag Yo or nobody nobody like that jumping in it. It will follow the roads like cars. So it will be traffic in the sky. I mean, they got cars now that can detect, when somebody's close to them or whatever. I guess that's the technology with the trucks and stuff nowadays. So I'm gonna guess that this thing will be able to detect, when it's close to somebody else.
Right. My question is, who's driving it? Could you tell who was driving it? Was it, self-driven, AI?
I ain't see no controller or nothing.
Right.
For them. So I guess, maybe I don't know. I would think myself,
AI.
Probably AI, probably hooked into your phone. You know what I'm saying? You put your address in maps.
Okay.
and it'll just go, go to whatever address to send whatever address you put in maps.
Yeah.
I
It's
wouldn't
got to
think
be a
it.
fail safe that no human can mess it up. That you just then it
I'm
goes.
gonna look at it one more time.
These aren't science fiction, they're a reality in the making. These EVTOLs, or electric vertical takeoff and land.
I don't see none of that. I don't see nothing
Right. Yeah.
as
So
far as human control.
right.
Yeah, Leon said you would put the address in, um, like and put it in using
Yeah.
GPS. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maps, something like that. Clyde say I am not putting my trust in AI, not like that.
Right.
I mean, you putting your trust in AI in the air. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Speaking of in the air, so here's the thing. Beginning of April, on a United Airlines flight, so somebody put there is a bomb on this plane on the mirror in the bathroom, right? And so one of the flight attendants went in the bathroom and saw this message that had been uh, written, or I think it was either taped or anyway, it was put on the mirror in the bathroom. Now, so she went, I guess, and told the pilot, and the pilot reached out to air traffic control, said, "We will be coming back to Chicago O'Hare right now." So my thing is, do you at this point, like not tell anybody? It's like, okay, keep this to ourselves. Don't alarm the people on the plane. Because can you imagine the mayhem that once you let these people know there is a bomb threat
I wouldn't
on
tell them.
this plane?
Yeah, I wouldn't tell them.
Yeah.
I mean, I would tell them that we have an emergency landing or something.
Right.
We have
That already creates anxiety.
right. We. I don't know. I don't know, but I definitely wouldn't tell them this. It's a bomb in the bathroom on the mirror,
Right.
so we're finna go back. Nah,
Yeah.
people be probably trying to escape, probably trying to,
Jump.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I ain't gonna do that.
Oh my
I
God.
ain't gonna do that.
But I mean that right there will, but people, okay, so that make you give like shout out to people who are, like the flight attendants and those people, because in a situation like that, to have to keep that to yourself, be like, okay, that I'm scared, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because now you got people trying to get out because no matter how calm you tell people, okay, y'all, now look, we don't want to alarm you, but there's a bomb threat on the plane. So, that reminds me of what was that with Chris Tucker? What was that movie? Chris Tucker, he came in there, he's like, okay, nobody be alarmed, but there's a bomb in the building. And then everybody, and then they still sitting there. And he was like, did y'all hear what I said? It's a bomb in the building.
Oh, that's rush hour.
Rush hour, yes. So that, to me, I feel like that's the kind of mayhem that will happen once you let people know it's the whole bomb on this, just the threat.
I might become walking up to the cab, where
right to the pilot.
To the pilot. But as soon as I get to the pilot, I depending on who it is, woman or man, I'm nigga, it's a bomb in the Hopefully I don't say it loud enough to where the people in first class to hear me, to make it out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be as calm as I can, trying to make it to the pilot's little cabin. And when I make it to that pilot cabin, be like, nigga, we got
right.
So yeah, I wouldn't panic out in front of everybody. That's my job, whatever. I don't want to alarm everybody, but somewhere I'm gonna let loose though. Somewhere I'm gonna let loose, and be like, God.
Right. Yeah, that's look, shout out to the people who work for the airlines and you are on board, because man, that's crazy. Because you know what, even thinking about how, on 911, how they said, like people were calling their family and like, Okay, I just want to tell you I love you and this and that. And then what was it was one of those planes people all the people kind of like together they were like, okay, let's it was you remember that it was a big slogan at one point. They were like, all right, let's do it or let's go. Y'all you remember that? Anybody remember that quote that 911? It was there was one of the planes. It was like all everybody kind of geared together, like they were finna go after whoever this person was that had, the that was threatening. They were finna try to fight them, right? And it was a slogan back then. I'm trying to it was a big slogan. What was oh gosh, it was like because somebody heard them say it, like all right, let's go or uh man, what
I
was
don't
that?
have
I
no
I know
idea
somebody know it.
about
Somebody
what
know
you're
that
talking
slogan.
about.
It was a big deal slogan. It seemed like they started putting it on t-shirts and stuff after that. But whatever it was like the all the people were finna get together and bum rush the hijacker. Um, like, all right, let's go.
Leon
Or
said, I think it was Let's Roll.
let's roll. Something, yeah, it was something like that. Yes,
I
yes.
don't have no idea. I was even aware of a slogan. This was a slogan for people on the airplane.
Yeah, it was let's roll. That's what it was. Yeah. Uh-huh. So
How did I miss that? These were the people
yeah.
that was going. This was 9/11,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
they were gonna take
Yeah,
over.
the some of the passengers were they were getting together. They were gonna bum rush the hijacker. And I think that somebody had called their people, whatever, and they were like, I love you and come over there. And they heard them, all right, y'all, let's roll. They heard it. So yeah, that was big. That was a big deal.
Interesting. I learned
Never
something
knew
new
that.
today.
Yeah,
Let's roll.
yeah,
Shauna Marie, what's going on that United flight? She said, if she's not mistaken,
yeah,
it was on a United flight.
yeah,
I had no idea. I learned something new today.
yeah. So
But I said, yes, you remember that.
mhm, yeah.
So
So
that was the plane. That was a plane that crashed in Pennsylvania. It was supposed to crash into the White House.
oh, okay. So they managed to, I guess, bum rush and had to stop before then. So yeah.
All right. That
Hmm.
was very heroic.
Yeah, yeah,
But I guess, shoot, if you're going to go, you know what I'm saying? Might as well go out fighting. Yeah,
yeah,
might as well go down, fighting. Don't just lay back and take it.
yeah. So anyway, y'all, so listen to this. So there was here in I think in Podunk, Texas, one of those small towns, whatever. So a lady was arrested, right? And so she, I guess, how they want you to get down on the ground, whatever. And so they had her get down. They are hog tying her for what? Because I guess she must be trying to resist. And what they did was they hog tied her and then had her face down in the ants,
Mm.
in a pile of ants. And this lady had ant bites all over the face. And they held her there in the ants while the ants are just eating her face. And so now she is
Filed a
filed a lawsuit.
lawsuit.
Yeah, of course. Man, like this lady is them ants like literally have just eating her face up. That was crazy. But my thing is like, come on, y'all. Come on, police. Like that's what y'all gotta do. Like get the lady face out of the ants. That's too much. That's too much. I feel like that was very cool and unusual punishment. So shout out to that lady. File that lawsuit now. Lady, get your money. I feel like she should be able to pull that one. So like I think that right there, regardless of, unless now I don't care. Whatever she was doing, she's still innocent until proven guilty or whatever. I don't know. And for y'all to put her face in the ants and leave her in the ants, and like that's a lot. That's almost like waterboarding to me, right?
Well, I said lawsuit.
Yeah.
Leon Mason said they don't care.
Right, right.
That's agreeing with you. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, they don't care. Yeah, file a lawsuit. Um, you got road cops, still got road cops, even with social media and all that nowadays. You still got cops that get on a power trip or whatever the case.
Right. Right.
So I hope she win it.
Yeah.
There ain't no guarantee nowadays.
Right. So
She's a black woman.
you know what? And here's the thing: she was not.
Okay.
She was not. So I don't know what to say. That was
She's a white woman.
thing. She was white.
White Mexican. White or just white,
No,
white,
she was white.
white, white.
She looked white.
Oh, so you can see the bites.
Yeah, yeah. They all over the place. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
I just twist the whole program up. This class say good.
Oh God.
I mean, you know what? A part of me be like, it's good to see them getting treated like that too. What do you do when your own folks get treated like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so y'all, here's something. Have y'all noticed how instead of them putting, nice grocery stores or full grocery stores in our neighborhoods, there's a lot of Dollar Trees or Dollar Generals or Family Dollars
Man.
popping up. So now that's where you go to get your groceries or whatever. And but here's the thing. Even though it says dollar in the, dollar this, Dollar General, Family Dollar, yeah, yeah, they still be expensive. And so right now, the Dollar General, they've decided, you know what, we're gonna raise our prices. So whatever y'all used to pay is those prices about to go up. And that is because I don't know if we're paying for the convenience of the fact that, hey, Dollar General is it right here in your neighborhood. You don't have to drive, so far to get to a grocery store to find one. Or what if you just don't want to go to the grocery store because too many people? You just want to pop in you think you popping in the Dollar General or the Family Dollar, whatever. I'm just gonna go in here and grab this. Shouldn't be too expensive. It is like just like some wieners, for example, where you can get some whatever wieners and for $1 something in Walmart, then you're gonna pay like $3 and something at the Dollar General or Family Dollar or whatever. So yeah, they are starting to jack up these prices. They said now we brought y'all in, y'all heard dollar and y'all thought it was, gonna be dollar prices. Well, no, we're not doing that. So boom. Now beware that that's happening.
Judge said the store should be just called General.
Right. Take the dollar
Take the
off.
dollar off, just General Store.
Yeah. Because that's what they're doing right now. But if you notice, is a lot of those popping up. They just popping up.
Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar.
Yeah. Yep.
He said not for beef wieners. The brands that they sell in there don't be right though. A lot of them be off-brand type stuff, especially when you talk about groceries.
Right.
Be a lot of off-brand stuff. I don't. But yeah, when you think about it, they are popping up everywhere, and they pop up to the point. They pop up like gas stations where you'll see a Family Dollar across the street from I don't know what's the two. What is it? Dollar General.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a Family Dollar on one side of the street and a Dollar General, kind of like how QT and I can't think of the other one right now. The two gas stations be right across the street from each other. Yeah. And they get similar. They get both in red.
Right.
It's like I don't know if they're trying to play tricks on us or what.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and because like even over here we got the Dollar General back here. You go up 2 blocks and it's the Family Dollar.
Family Dollar down there.
So yeah, they look.
That's for the I mean,
instead of giving, put it out a real grocery store. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're gonna pop these dollar some odd stores around so y'all can go get your groceries.
Say they have in the same building in some towns.
Hey, right.
I don't know. I can't get jiggy with the dollar stores. I go if I need something real quick, not necessarily food.
Right.
No,
but
I don't.
You know what? This is what I did know. Did you know that they will change the dates on these things? Like they, even though they're getting, old, then they'll just change the date on there.
How they do that?
they have, the way however they stamp them or whatever,
They ain't supposed to be stamping them though.
they're changing dates. They're repackaging and changing dates.
That's pretty amazing because they're not even supposed to have the ability to put dates on anything, on merchandise, period.
Yeah. It's happening.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see how they do that, unless they sneaking them the equipment to do that, because they're not supposed to be not the best. What is it? Best if used by or whatever. Like they shouldn't be able to change those. They shouldn't have any equipment to
And
change those
I'm
dates.
sure some of those, like on the canned goods and stuff like that, they cannot do that. But
Shoot, on the bread, like you're not supposed to have the equipment to be able to. It's stenciled on there.
well, I think with bread, they'll just shift it around. Because the twist tie on the bread tells you how old it is.
No, no, no,
No?
no. Let me tell you something. I mean, that's you right.
Oh, okay.
What nigga gonna look at the twist tie?
Nobody.
We looking at the date.
Yeah.
So as far as you can switch around the twist tie if you want to, that's something. That's brand new. Niggas look at the date. We look at the date. How many of y'all look at the twist tie, even after knowing it? Like I just recently found that out, and I ain't looking at no, because that means you gotta learn a color code. No, I'm looking at the date. What they gonna do? Switch out the bread? I don't know how they would get around that. Outside of, like you say, switching the. Do they make their own tag? Do they tape a tag over the tag?
That's what Edward's saying.
What a lot of people also don't know is that manufacturers will actually change the product in a way to sell it cheaper to dollar store chains. I can see that because it's on the manufacturer side. But when you say dollar store, when you make it sound like the dollar store employees are doing it, I can't see how.
No, not the employees. Yeah.
Now the manufacturers, because manufacturers is not necessarily dollar store, Dollar General, like
But
a
that's where
dollar.
it's going to them.
It's going right. It's landing at the now. Manufacturers changed it to get sent to. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You should have worded it like that. You should have worded it like Mr. Ed worded it, and I'd have understood it a little bit better. You made it sound like
My face look like that emoji that had the straight thing.
I don't care. You made it sound like the Dollar General employees.
Like Mr. Ed, I'm sorry, Mr. Ed.
You made it sound like they was going in the back of the building and
Lord, I did not.
changing the dates. Now, when you say manufacturers, okay, I can understand that. I get that. I can see that. I can see that.
And
You have to look up. Vanessa asked, "What's the twist tie? What's the twist formula or whatever?"
Mr. Edward said he knows about the color for every day.
Okay, that's one nigga.
He said he been knowing the color since he was a kid.
Edward know a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
He's a fairly intelligent individual. He know a whole lot of stuff. He's a very opinionated young man. He got something to say on everything on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
I mean, he is. What?
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
But apparently he know more than I do, especially about twist ties. I don't know nothing about no twist tie. Anybody else? Do anybody else know about the twist ties, and have they been knowing about it since they was a kid? All I know is look at the date, and if it's too close, you know what I'm saying, you go reach back there to the back and try to get the ones with a later date on it. That's all I know. You would have, as far as I'm concerned, you might can inbox Mr. Ed, and he could probably tell you. He can probably tell you what some code is. Other than that, you might want to hit Google. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't tell you none of that stuff. But I'm not saying that. I mean, I ain't saying it in a bad way or nothing like that. I mean, he's just a knowledgeable dude, man. As far as being opinionated, opinions come with being knowledgeable. When you have knowledge of something, you're gonna have opinion on it. So I ain't mad at it, but shit, I ain't know nothing about no color code. I didn't know niggas. Like, I've been to the store with niggas before, and ain't nobody tell me, no, nigga, that's a green one, man. That motherfucker.
Look, I saw it on the story where they're saying red means this, blue means that, green. So it's just.
I learned it I definitely learned it in my adult life. Definitely learned it in my adult life. Mr. It said no. It said my daddy made me walk to the store and buy bread, and God forbid I buy the wrong color. Okay, that's. I mean, I went to the store and bought bread too.
But y'all used it wherever it was. It didn't even matter. There's that.
Man, I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the. Oh shoot, that was the food bank bread. That's a food bank bread. So it's a little green on there, man. Cut the edges off. Business as usual. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Humble beginnings. Clive again. I didn't. I mean, I'm more than positive. The majority of us did not know about no color codes. Because that would have really been something to talk about when we was kids. Because everybody I know was looking at dates. Now, maybe I don't know. Because he said as a kid, maybe he a little older than I am. So I don't know. Maybe they ain't had dates when he was going to get some bread for his.
I mean, at the end of the day, they whatever the color twist tie thing, they still use it. So there's that.
Vanessa said, "Reach to the back." Don't act like you don't know about reaching to the back. No, she's questioning, questioning last on reach to the back. Right. Yes, reach to the back. You reach to the back and get the one with the later date and stop playing, man. I know you. Come on now, you're gonna lose your black card on this comment section. When I go to the grocery stores, I'm always asking old women about stuff. I'm single and stay by myself.
There you go. Hey, however you can figure it out. So there you go.
I mean, that's the way you go. You ask the old woman. Now you might get more than what you bargained for as far as a conversation. Maybe done told you about their day and what's hurting the day and all that, but you gonna get your information. You're right about that.
All right, y'all. Well, there's another one.
I'm gonna have to do a poll. I'm gonna have to put that on my Facebook post. I mean, how many of you niggas know about the color code? And of course, it's gonna be some people that
Right.
it's going. I've been knowing about that. Most of the folks that I ain't never talked to nobody about color codes as far as dates. Of course, that subject, I mean, it don't come up much as far as it's like, okay, what date do you look for on the bread? I ain't gonna lie, man. My mama did not put me up on that at all. It was the date. It was the date. And once again, when I was young, it was food bank. So whatever bread came in there, it could be old or whatever. If it's stiff, put a little water on it, you're good to go. Listen, I can't wait for that post, man. I'm here to tell you, I don't. Leon said they have date the color twist ties off for the day of the week the bread was baked on. Yeah. When did you know that, Leon? Like, as a kid? Did you know that as a kid?
Or were you today years old?
Because like I say, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know nothing about it. I never even really paid attention to what color the twist tie is on there. No, well, no. I ain't even learn. I learned something new back then, and I still ain't learned the color code system as far as what day is like that. I'm still looking at the dates.
Well,
we did our time, man. Y'all could go ahead and watch the Dallas Mavericks game. It looked like from the numbers that most of y'all are already watching the game anyway. So go Mavs.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you. And listen, come back next week. Same jazz time.
Same jazz channel.
All right. Be blessed.
Monday blue, Tuesday green, Thursday red, Friday white, Saturday yellow. They ain't make bread on Wednesdays? No. Oh, we don't say, yeah, he knew about it. My mom would correct me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it looked like on Mondays, Wednesdays and Sundays, they ain't make bread.
Bread was just phone.
Yeah. We got Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, I say they don't do that in Chicago. They got to. Well, I don't know. Y'all got Miss Barrett's up there? I'm pretty sure. Just her?
I mean, it's Texas, right?
I'm thinking so, yeah. Doesn't mean they can't ship it out.
Yeah, I already said good night.
Oh, okay. Good night again. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.
y'all later.
Appreciate y'all.